Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you're here. So for today, I have a bonus spread for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of December 2020 regarding love. I also wanted to let you know that there is an extended available for this reading, as well as for all of the other signs for the month of December 2020. The information on how to purchase the extended is in the description box below. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings could focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. One, two, three. Today, I'm going to begin by pulling a Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle card for a monthly theme. Okay, this is for Scorpio Spirit, December 2020, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, December 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, December 2020, regarding love. One card, please, Spirit. This is for Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, December 2020, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, December 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, December 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. Okay. This is for Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This card, Spirit. For Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020, regarding love. One card, please, Spirit, for Scorpio, December 2020, regarding love. This, Spirit? Okay. This is for Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020, regarding love. This is for Scorpio Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020, regarding love. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you've gotten 2 cards, Scorpio. You have Clover. It says release your guilt. That's number 21, which together is 3. And then we have Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Number 9. Okay, Clover. Release your guilt. You've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroads where you need to choose a direction. Go ahead and make your reparations or release yourself from the cage you've built around yourself. Hint, sometimes the first road leads back around to the second. Okay. Second card is Phoenix, which is appropriate because we're phoenixes rising from the ashes, Scorpios. Okay. Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? No matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this. You can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. Okay, those were nice. Okay, so now we're going to move to tarot. Okay, this is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. Okay, this is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Ace of Swords, December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Emperor, December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. We have the Page of Swords. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. We have the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. We have the Ten of Wands. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. We have the Knight of Wands. This is for Scorpio spirit. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, December 2020 regarding love. This is for Scorpio spirit. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Ten of Swords. Straighten out your cards. Okay, Scorpios. The overall energy for December 2020 regarding love is the Fool. Okay, this is talking about, excuse me, your desire to take a leap of faith and have a new beginning in a relationship. Okay. First row, which represents the recent past, we have the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Page of Swords. Ace of Swords is talking about truth, revelation. The Emperor is talking about the older person in a relationship. The Page of Swords can represent delays. Okay. The second row, which represents the current or present energy, we have the Wheel, Ten of Wands, Knight of Wands. The Wheel can talk about divine intervention in your love life. Ten of Wands is talking about something becoming a burden. The Knight of Wands can talk about player energy or things going, happening better, taking place and happening better than expected. It's going to be different for all of you, and I'm going to clarify to make sure we see what that is. Okay. The last row, which represents the immediate future, we have the Four of Swords, which is talking about, like a baby hermit going within. It can also talk about disconnecting from the relationship. We have the Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. And the last card is the Ten of Swords, which is an ending. All right. Okay, we're going to start by clarifying the Fool. All right. Why is the Fool here, please, Spirit? Okay. Anything else for the Fool? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. A lot of clarification cards for the Fool. We've got the Four of Wands, Four of Cups, the Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, Justice card, the King of Wands, the Death card, Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Page of Swords, Two of Swords, and a Nine of Cups. Okay, so like I said, the first card that is representing your overall energy is the Fool. Okay, so this is talking about your desire to have a brand new beginning in this connection, requiring a leap of faith. Okay, like I said, we have several clarification cards. First one is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. This is your card, Scorpio. Okay, it's our card. So the Death card is talking about an ending. And it's also talking about your desire to have a reunion with this person from the past, all right? Next clarification card is the Four of Cups, okay? This is like pity party energy. This is like kind of like a love sucks energy. It's feeling bored with your love life. It can talk about you feeling rejected in this situation. It can also talk about you going, back to the past, ruminating over the past, like trying to figure out what you did wrong, how you can change things, how you can fix things, how you could have made different choices to have a different outcome. But Spirit is telling you with this card, you got to get out of that energy because you don't want to run the risk of perpetuating it further in the future. And, in the future, because this card, you don't feel good when you have the Four of Cups. Okay. So by you ruminating, a lot of times you may be missing out on opportunities that are right in front of your face. Because if you see that Spirit, that's the universe giving you a cup, giving you an opportunity. But because you're worried about what happened in the past, you're not seeing it. Okay. So with this card, Spirit is telling you have to heal this stuff from the past. Take your lesson. Make sure you learn your lesson so you don't repeat this and you don't end up back in this type of situation in the future. But you have to heal the past, take your lesson, and move on. All right. Okay, next clarification card is going to be the Justice card. The Justice card is Libra energy, and it's talking about the desire to balance out the relationship. And with this card, it can also talk about giving an apology. For some of you in this situation, some of you are married with this storyline, with the marriage storyline, because Justice can talk about being married. It can also talk about possibly going through a divorce. All right. Next clarification card is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, twos are about choices. So the Two of Swords is telling me that this situation has come to a stalemate for a lot of you. All right. It can talk about you sitting on the fence, sticking your head in the sand, not wanting to make a decision about what you want to do, either to stay or to go. Okay. With the Two of Swords, this can also talk about you holding yourself back or the other person holding themselves back as well. Emotionally in the relationship. Like I said, you're going to know who it is. I'm going to read this as if it's you, Scorpio. You know where the energies are supposed to go. So if it needs to be flipped or reversed, please do so. Okay. Like I said, with the Two of Swords, it's kind of like a poop or get off the pot type energy. All right. So you either need to make a decision or you just need to go ahead, and move on. But when you sit on the fence like this is making a decision within itself. And because this situation is divinely guided, because we've seen that in the past, and it's showing up here too with the Wheel of Fortune. So because this situation is divinely guided, if you don't make this decision, Spirit is going to make it for you, because their intent is to move this situation in the direction that it's supposed to go. Okay. Next clarification card. It shows you making a decision, the Six of Swords. So it's saying you're moving from rough waters into calmer waters. You're healing yourself. It's also talking about if you put a lot of effort into this relationship in the past or other relationships as well. It doesn't just have to be this one. And they haven't worked out. This is Spirit telling you, just keep moving forward. Keep healing yourself, because you're getting to a place where you're going to be able to attract a healthier relationship because you're going to be healthier. Okay. Okay, next card is the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So it is telling me that some of you, your storyline is you are married, okay? Because when Justice and the Hierophant comes up together, this is the marriage card, okay, with Hierophant. It's not only talking about, it can mean having a higher level of commitment or desiring to have a higher level of commitment in the situation. It can talk about people being married as well. So for some of you, you're married. For others of you, this card is talking about having that higher level of commitment with this person that you want to take a leap of faith with, okay? Next clarification card is the Queen of Cups. This is you, Scorpio, okay? This can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For me, this is our card. This is the Scorpio card, okay? So this is a person that has a lot of love to give, okay? They are very supportive, very caring, very compassionate, very nurturing, okay? Emotionally supportive. So this can talk about just you, Spirit telling you to be more open and honest about your feelings in order to get the best outcome for your relationship. Okay, so it may appear that some of you Scorpios may not be being completely honest about your feelings, and I can understand that. I'm a Scorpio too. I don't like to tell it either. But this card is Spirit telling you that you need to be more open and honest, and if this is not you, this is Spirit talking to your person, okay? Next clarification card is the King of Wands. The King of Wands can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. So we're talking Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the King of Wands is someone who is very optimistic, very energetic, confident, charming, sexy, okay? So this to me represents your person, all right? For some of you, it could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it could be any sign, all right? So with the King of Wands, it's talking about you taking back control of your life. It can also talk about you daring to be different because you don't care. You don't give a you-know-what about what other people think. And this is a person that's a natural born leader, someone who is very action oriented. And we are both. We are natural leaders as Scorpios and also very action oriented. Okay. Next clarification card is the Four of Wands. Okay. This is the 11-11 card. Because like I said, you have 11 over here on the left, 11 over here on the right. If you believe in twin flames, this card is saying that this person that you want to take a leap of faith with is your twin flame. The Four of Wands can also talk about a reunion, your desire to have a reunion, to reunite with this person from the past. And it can also talk about a higher level of commitment, like wanting to have that, like with the Hierophant, because the Four of Wands is also a wedding card. Okay, next clarification card is the Page of Swords. So we've already realized that this situation is being divinely guided because we have the Wheel of Fortune here, but I knew it before. I knew it before from past energy reads that this is being divinely guided, okay? And also because it's a twin flame situation for some of you, it's being divinely guided, okay? So with the Page of Swords, this can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So we're talking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So with the Page of Swords, this card can talk about delays. That's the number one energy I get, okay? And I know it's going to be delays because it's like I said, it's a twin flame situation for some of you, okay? And with the twin flame situation, Spirit divides you and the person, separates you and the person so that both of you can ascend and come back together and the relationship can have the best chance of success. But like I said, you don't have to be with your twin flame if you don't want to. So if you decide this person, you don't want to be with them, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Also, the second meaning for the Page of Swords is talking about being watched online. So either you're watching this person online, Scorpio, or they're watching you, or you're both watching each other, all right? Next clarification card is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is just saying you're trying to manifest this reunion. And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's saying that you're waiting to reap what you've sown. You've planted your seeds. Your pentacles are blossoming. You see there's one here on the ground that's ready to be picked. But all the other ones there, you're just waiting for them to, ripen so you can, manifest what it is that you've been trying to manifest, all right? It can also talk about hard work paying off as well. Last clarification card is the Nine of Cups. This is telling me that this leap of faith that you're wanting to take, this new beginning you're wanting to have with this person, is wish fulfillment for you. Okay, we're going to move forward, clarify the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Ace of Swords? Okay, so we've got the Star, we have the Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so in the recent past, excuse me, we have the Ace of Swords. This card is a blessing from the universe because aces are all blessings from the universe, and it's just talking about the universe cutting through what's going on in this connection so that both you and the other person can see what's really happening, step back and make an informed decision from a place of clarity. Okay, the Ace of Swords is also talking about your desire to know the truth. Okay, so either to reveal the truth for some of you or to have the truth revealed to you. Okay, because this card is also about revelation. This can also talk about your person's desire to reveal the truth. Okay, so it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, we have several clarification cards. The first one is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is talking about that there is some deception going on here, okay? This card can also talk about winning at all costs, wanting to win in the situation at all costs. And it can, but the biggest thing for me that's coming out is the deception and also the lack of communication, because this card can mean that as well. So it's telling me that for most of you, you're separated from this person. You're in separation and you're not speaking, all right? Next clarification card is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is telling me that this situation has become a burden for a lot of you. All right. Next clarification card is the Knight of Wands. This can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Knight of Wands. This is player energy, picking it up strong. Okay. So this is someone who is very non-committal. They're in and out of, the relationship. They don't take it seriously. They're not trying to be in something, or they weren't in the recent past. They weren't trying to be in something serious. They were pretty much playing around, probably juggling people, getting a lot of attention. All right. Could be you, could be the other person. Like I said, you know who it is, Scorpio. Okay. Next clarification card, Seven of Wands. This is further clarifying the Knight of Wands for me, because the Seven of Wands can talk about standing your ground, and it can also talk about blocking someone. But in this case, the strongest energy I'm getting is someone getting a lot of attention. Okay. So for some of you, it may be a situation where your person is, well known in what they, in what they do, or in their realm, or vice versa. It could be you, Scorpio. Cause like I said, we've got that thing that people like too. So it could be that either you, the other person, are getting a lot of attention. And so with this card, whoever it is that's getting a lot of attention to the other person, this is spirit telling you that if you want to keep this person, you're going to have to fight for them. Okay. Because they get a lot of attention, and they may not, be able to hear you above all the noise. All right. Last clarification card is the Star. This is Aquarius energy. This is telling me too, like I said, somebody's well known. Okay. In their whatever their work, what they do, they're well known some kind of way. Maybe they're on YouTube or something like that. But this card is telling me, the Star along with this card is telling me that this person is well known, and they get a lot of attention because of it. Okay. With the Star, it can also talk about healing. It can talk about your desire to reunite with the person. It can talk about spirit aligning these stars for the two of you to come back together. And it can also talk about just wish fulfillment. All right. Next clarification card is the Emperor. Oh, next card to clarify. I'm sorry. Why is the Emperor here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Emperor? Anything else? Okay, we have a lot of clarification cards for the Emperor. We've got the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Sun, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the second card in the recent past is the Emperor. This can represent Aries energy. Okay, and this can also represent the older person in a relationship. Could be you, Scorpio, could be the other person. It's going to be different for everyone. With the Emperor, this card is talking about someone who is very practical, someone who is stable, someone who is secure. Okay. It can also talk about someone needing to be more open and honest about their feelings. All right. So we already had this, the second time it's come up because we had our card, the Scorpio card, the Queen of Cups saying the same thing. So someone is not being honest about their feelings, or they weren't being that way in the recent past. Okay. So we have several clarification cards. Okay. So first one is the Three of Swords. Like I said, player energy. Someone is cheating. Okay. Third party situation. That is a person. Okay. So this is heartbreak, breakup, separation. So it's telling me about the ending to this relationship, even though we also had the Death card talking about an ending over here, clarifying the Fool. Okay. So for some of you in the recent past, you were grieving over this situation. For some of you, you may still be grieving over it. Because like I said, we're all going to be at different points in the spread. Okay. And it's, like I said, it's just talking about the presence of a third party situation. And oh, I forgot to tell you, with this Seven of Wands, this card can also talk about attack from a third party person from the outside. Someone attacking your relationship from the outside. Okay. Okay. So the next clarification card is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So we're talking Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So with the Queen of Swords, this is you cutting this situation out of your life. It can also talk about you being cut off emotionally, like holding yourself back, being emotionally unavailable in this situation. Okay. For some of you, it can also talk about your desire to know the truth, or your desire to tell the truth. Okay. Or it could be your person's desire to tell the truth. Okay. Next clarification card is the Eight of Cups. So this is telling me, Scorpio, if you were the victim in this situation, it's showing me that you disconnected from this connection. You walked away from it because you weren't having the third party stuff. All right. So it can talk about abandoning, walking away, or disconnecting from a situation. Next clarification card is the Eight of Swords. It's talking about being stuck in your head about the situation, trying to make a decision. All right. It can also just talk about illusion. So it could have been that, you know, for some of you, maybe, you know, you thought more was going on in the situation positively than it actually was. It can also just talk about, just like I said, repeating thoughts, limiting beliefs in your mind, where you think that you don't deserve to have someone who is not going to exhibit player energy, who's going to be okay, where you're going to be enough alone just for them. Okay. And so with this card, it can just talk about spirit telling you, you need to do mental spring cleaning. You have to get these thoughts out of your head, because if this person is coming into your life and they are exhibiting player energy, it is because on some level you do not believe that you are enough. Okay. So, you know, Scorpios, we are Scorpios. We are always enough. On our worst day, we are enough. Okay. So you have to remember this, and you've got to get rid of whatever thoughts or whatever situations are telling you that you are not enough. You got to get rid of that. Okay. Because we are Scorpios, and we are the bum diggity. Okay. All right. This card can just also talk about, like I said, illusion. You know, you blowing things up in your mind, like, you know, you restricting yourself and thinking, you know, making yourself stuck in this situation where you may not feel like you can move on with this card. Okay. But like I said, you can, if you look at the lady, she can take off that blindfold, snap those bandages, and walk out of that situation whenever she wants to, because look at the swords. They're all behind her. None of them are touching her. And they're only on the side and behind, which means she can just walk off to the, you know, to her left anytime she gets ready, to the left. Okay. Next clarification card is the Emperor. Same thing, Aries energy, someone, you know, practical, stable, solid. This person, like I said, can be the older person in the relationship, Aries energy, and it can also just say that someone needs to be honest about their feelings. All right. Next clarification card is Ace of Swords. All right. Ace of Swords, aces of blessings, just like the Ace of Swords we had here. Same thing. Spirit's going to cut away if they already haven't. They're going to cut away whatever it is that's blinding you to seeing the situation exactly for what it is. And it's just talking about them, excuse me, making it where you could step back and see clearly what's going on and make a decision. Like I said, from a place, an informed if I could talk, an informed decision from a place of clarity, okay? It can also just talk about your desire to know the truth or to tell the truth, or it could be the other person's desire to tell the truth. Next clarification card is the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, you're being divinely guided. This person is your soulmate. And like I said, that's why we had that Page of Swords come up with the delays, because with Spirit, they're trying to align the both of you so you can both come together and be on the same level when you come back together. All right. Next clarification card is the Nine of Pentacles. This is, to me, is you coming out of this energy after you disconnected and you left. Okay. So with the Nine of Pentacles, this is someone, like I said, it's a vibe. So this is someone who is very independent. They're financially stable. This is someone who stands on their own 2 feet. They're free. They're confident. They have a lot of abundance. This is someone who holds it down on their own. And like I said, this is the epitome of a Scorpio. All right. Next clarification card is the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is telling me that someone has a love offer for you, or you have one for them. This can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is actually the Pisces card. Okay. So someone's got a love offer. All right. You know who this card will belong to. Last clarification card is the Sun. The Sun is all about revelation. It's all about the truth coming out. It's not just wish fulfillment. It's not just happiness. It's about things, you know, that are in the dark coming to light. And in this placement where it is with this Emperor, clarifying this Emperor, it's saying that whatever secrets this Emperor is holding, they're about to come to light if they already haven't. All right. That's Leo energy. Okay. We're going to move forward. Clarify the Page of Swords. Watch the Page of Swords here, please, Spirit. Anything else for the Page of Swords? Anything else? Okay. We have a lot of clarification cards. We've got the Three of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so last card in the recent past is the Page of Swords. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Like I said, 2 things. Delays. Like I said, Spirit is, you know, throwing some wrenches into this situation to get the 2 of you to line up, to give you both time to do whatever you need to do. And then also the second one is you watching someone online, or they're watching you online, or you're each watching each other. All right. Next clarification, or first clarification card, is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that either you, your partner, or the both of you are working on yourselves. Okay. You're trying to better yourselves so that when you have this reunion, you can come together and put your best foot forward. All right. Next clarification card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is 2s are choices. All right. So this card is talking about two choices, 2 paths, two decisions. So it's either the choice between 2 loves, because I've told you in the past, Scorpio, that some of you are going to have more than one person to choose from. It's not going to just be your twin flame or your divine counterpart or your soulmate. There's going to be another person as well. Some of you will have more than 2. Okay. So with the Two of Wands, like I said, it can talk about choosing between 2 loves. It can also talk about choosing whether you want to stay or go in a relationship or in a situation. It can also talk about distance, either emotional distance, which we also had the Two of Swords also. Excuse me. Okay, let's try it again. The Two of Swords, where we also had someone being emotionally distant, and then with the Emperor showing up twice, someone emotionally distant. So it can talk about that, and can also talk about distance as far as geographically. So for some of you, this is a long distance relationship. Okay. It can also talk about you trying to decide where you want to be geographically. Because if you see the guys looking at the globe, and this can also talk about your overall lack of contentment in your love life. Okay, next clarification card is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is a love offer. It can be. This, like I said, is either going to be, you know, to you or from you. It can talk about big change in a relationship, like things changing out of nowhere, like you feeling blindsided, like someone coming back into your life and you never see it coming. Okay. Next clarification card is King of Cups. This is a Cancer card. This is a card for Cancer. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone, like I said, someone with a lot of water in their chart. So King of Cups, Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, okay, in this situation. With the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who is romantic, charming, devoted, and loyal, emotionally supportive. And it can talk about you balancing, finding the balance between your mind and your heart. It can also talk about you learning to control your emotions and accepting things that you cannot change. But this is someone with a lot of love to give, okay? Next clarification card is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is your forever person. Okay, this is the male archetype of life partner. So either your person sees you as their forever person or vice versa, or you both see each other as your forever person. This is someone who is entrepreneurial, someone who could possibly be wealthy. This is also someone who is like very practical, very stable, very committed, very secure. All right. This is someone who is not a big risk taker. Okay. And it just can talk about your desire to want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. All right. This could also be a second suitor, because this, for some of you, is, you know, like I said, Cancer, and then we have this one. So it's two people showing up, because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups. So, like I said, for some of you, you have a choice between two people with this Two of Wands. Okay, that's what Spirit's telling me. All right. And then you also have a love offer with this Knight of Swords. Okay, we have one more clarification card. Oh, excuse me, two more. First one is Ten of Cups. It's your happily ever after. It's telling me for you to find your forever person, for you to be with this person. Your person, it's wish fulfillment for you. It's probably wish fulfillment for them as well. Last clarification card is the Three of Wands. It's talking about waiting for your ships to come in. You have manifested. You have planted your seeds, and you're waiting for your ships to come in. Okay? We're going to move forward, clarify the wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Watch the wheel here, please, Spirit. Anything else for the wheel? Anything else? Okay, we have several clarification cards. We've got the Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, so in the current or present energy, it's the wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, this is divine intervention in your love life. This is, again, it's coming up the second time because it came up over here for the Emperor. So this is Spirit, divine intervention in your love life. Like I said, it's also talking about that they have their hands on the wheel. And so you just need to take your hands off the wheel, because once they get a hold of the situation, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to go, the way it's supposed to go or whatever until Spirit decides so, until the universe has decided it's time. Okay. So we have several clarification cards. The first one is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is talking about an ending. So for some of you, it's talking about when this situation ended, or it might have ended in the past. Y'all might have gotten back together in the recent past, and now it's ending again. Okay, for some of you, this is the first ending. All right, this might have been a reunion, and then you went through your thing, and now it's ending. Okay, so this can talk about feeling blindsided, backstabbed. You knowing that the situation was unhealthy and that it was headed towards breakup, but you may have felt blindsided when it actually happened. It can talk about you reeling from the breakup and you trying to come to terms with it. And with this card, Spirit is telling you need to accept it. Okay. This can also talk about cheating and infidelity as well. All right. Just so you know, I want to put that out there because we did have the Knight of Wands with the player energy and a third party situation. So it could have been that this third party situation has come to a head and that the relationship has ended. Okay. Next clarification card is the Five of Pentacles. It's telling me that you, the other person, or the both of you are feeling left out in the cold by this situation. This card can also talk about ghosting. So this could talk about, like I said, with the Five of Swords, lack of communication. This card can also mean ghosting, that someone's not talking to you as well. Okay, next clarification card is the Empress. So the Empress, this is someone very abundant, someone who knows their worth and stands in their power. Other meanings for this card is that you need to explore your emotions. Like I said, it may be you, maybe the other person is whoever that Emperor card is for. This card is for them as well. And I wanted to show you this, that the Emperor and the Empress is coming up. So this person is your divine counterpart. We also had the Queen and King of Cups. So it's showing up twice, divine counterparts. So with the Empress, it can also talk about, like I said, exploring your emotions, embracing your softer side, and listening to your intuition. All right, because when spirit is got its hands on the wheel and it's guiding your life, you have to listen, because they're going to give you cues, they're going to give you downloads, and tell you what needs to happen when, so that the two of you can come back together. All right. Next clarification card is the Knight of Pentacles. This can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Knight of Pentacles, this is someone who is very steadfast, very committed. This is, like I said, one of the best love offers you can get, albeit it's very slow. Okay. Like I said, it can take weeks, it can take months, it can take years. So for some of you, this person has been coming towards you, but they're taking their sweet time with this card. Okay. It can talk about someone who is very ambitious, who wants someone who understands their ambition. And it can also talk about someone who wants a person that has similar goals to their goals. Okay. Next clarification card, the last one, is the Fool. The Fool is saying the same thing the Fool was saying up here, that one or the both of you are wanting to take this leap of faith and have a new beginning and a new rekindled romance or relationship. All right, we're going to move forward, clarify the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here, please, Spirit? Anything else? This card, Spirit? Okay. Okay, we have several clarification cards. Queen of Pentacles. So look, we have the king and queen. Again, divine counterparts. Third time. All right. We have the Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. We also had the King up here somewhere, so that's the fourth one. We have all of them saying that this person is your divine counterpart. But like I said, if you don't want to be with this person, Scorpio, you do not have to be with them, and vice versa. All right? This card is the most important card in the spread to me. It tells me exactly what this spread is about. It is telling me that with the Fool, you're wanting to have a new beginning and take a leap of faith, but that this situation has become a big burden to you with the Ten of Wands. All right? Okay, we have several clarification cards. The first one is going to be Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, it can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the Queen of Wands is someone energetic, strong, confident, sexy, and passionate. It can talk about you taking charge of things and organizing your life. All right? Next clarification card is the Queen of Pentacles. This can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the Queen of Pentacles, it is, like I said, this is the female archetype of life partner. This is someone stable, secure, committed. You know, this person may be an entrepreneur. They may be a single parent. You know, for some of you out there, this person can also be, you know, possibly wealthy, and it can just talk about your desire to want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with this person. But like I said, with the Ten of Wands, it's quickly becoming a burden. Okay? Next clarification card is the Nine of Wands. This to me is talking about those of you who came out of this ending and are feeling left out in the cold. You also may feel like the wounded warrior. This can talk about you like learning from past failures. It can also talk about you trying to heal yourself from this situation and feeling like you're never going to get through it. Like these wounds and the wounds you've gotten from past relationships, you're never going to be able to heal it. But like I said, with this card, Spirit is telling you that you can heal it. You just need to persevere. All right. You need to persevere, you know, because like I said, you're showing up as very guarded, and rightly so, because, you know, if this happened to you, you're the victim of this. You're going to come out feeling raw and feeling like you don't want to fuck with anybody. All right. So the Nine of Wands is just talking about the fact that you can heal this. You can move past it. You can get past it. You just need to persevere. Okay. Because like I said, you have 9 wands. You only need one more to have the 10 of Wands, which is completion. Okay. The ending of a cycle. Okay. Next card is the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands can talk about your dream lover being about to appear in your life. And it's also talking about victory and success after a long battle. So you're battling with this 9 of Wands. Like I said, you may be feeling guarded, closed off, not wanting to deal with anyone. But this card, this Six of Wands, is telling me you're going to be successful. And this card is also showing up to tell me that someone in this connection, for some of you, is in the public eye. All right. Next clarification card, Knight of Cups. This can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is a love offer. Like I said, this is my favorite knight. You know, this person is very romantic. They come with their heart on their sleeve, and they leave you with no doubt about how they feel about you and the relationship, okay, and wanting to be with you. All right. So either you have a love offer for someone, some of you, or vice versa. They have one for you. Like I said, there are several different storylines going on here. So some of you are going through a breakup and you're recovering from it with the Ten of Wands. Some of you are waiting to have this reunion and you're feeling like it's a burden. The waiting, okay, is a burden. And the delays you're experiencing with the Wheel of Fortune, this Page of Swords, and it's just talking about the two of you being about to come back together. All right. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be different for all of you because I'm reading collective energy. Okay. Last clarification card is the Six of Cups. This is the soulmate card. It's talking about your desire to have a reunion with someone from the past. And it's also saying that this person may have been your childhood sweetheart. And it also may have been someone who is from the area where you grew up. All right. We're going to move forward. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Why's the Knight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay, so we have two clarification cards, the King of Swords and the Lovers. All right, so the last card in the current or present energy is the Knight of Wands. This can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So with the Knight of Wands, for some of you, this will be player energy. For others of you, this can talk about a situation going better than expected. Taking a risk, someone taking a risk, okay? Because remember, I told you this person that's showing up as the King of Pentacles, this type of person doesn't normally take risks. They don't risk things with their money, and they don't risk things in other areas of their life as well. So if this card is talking about this person, it's saying that now they're ready to take a risk. They really want to reunite with you, and that's what it's telling me, all right? Okay, we have a couple of clarification cards. The first one is the King of Swords. The King of Swords can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about making a head-over-heart decision to take this risk, and it's also talking about the desire to tell the truth, all right? Taking a risk to tell the truth as well, okay? This card, the Lovers, like I said, this is an epic relationship. It's telling me what you have the ability to have with this person, your potential with this person relationship-wise is to have an epic relationship. This person is your soulmate. You have a very strong connection with this person, a very strong attraction. This is a very passionate relationship, okay? It's also talking about the fact that, you know, this relationship checks all the boxes for you. You vibe with this person mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know, on every level, physically, okay? And it's just telling me that this person is wanting to come back, tell you the truth, take this risk so that they have the possibility of having this epic relationship with you. All right. We're going to move forward. Clarify the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Four of Swords? Okay. Okay, we've got the Temperance card, the Magician, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. In the immediate future, first card out is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is two things. Number one is the Baby Hermit. This is talking about some of you going within, having self-reflection, self-introspection, like really, really thinking about what it is you want to have with this reunion. You want to have what it is you want to have with a relationship. With the Four of Swords, also, it's talking about for some of you that are coming out of this breakup where you had this ending, you had third-party situations, and you had player energy. It's talking about the fact that you have disconnected from this relationship, okay? You've disconnected from this connection, all right? And like I said, rightfully so, all right? So we've got one card, which is the Two of Pentacles. For some of you, this card is going to talk about juggling, someone juggling people, someone juggling relationships. For others of you, this card is talking about you going back and forth, weighing the pros and cons, trying to decide how to have this reunion. So this could be your person too, going back and forth, trying to decide what they want to do in order to have this reunion for you. Whoever it was that, you know, didn't do what they were supposed to do the first time in the relationship, that's who this card is talking about. Them trying to go back and forth and figure out what to do, what's the best way to try and have a reunion with you. All right. Next clarification card is the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. This card is talking about reconciliation, the desire for the two of you to get back together. It's also talking about balance, trying to balance out the situation. Okay, fix what was broken, because when the person who didn't put any effort into the relationship, when that happened, it threw you out of balance because you were the one giving, you were the one doing everything. And when they didn't reciprocate, when they did not, you know, give back, it threw you and the situation out of balance. So now they're trying to come back to rebalance it out. All right. Last clarification card is the Magician. Like I said, you're trying to manifest this. We knew this, you know, back here when we saw the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, which is talking about waiting for your ships to come in. This is Spirit also telling you you have all the tools, skills, and abilities that you need to manifest the life and the love you desire. All right. We're going to move forward, clarify the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Nine of Wands? Okay, the Scorpio reading would not be finished without this Devil card coming out. It just always comes out. Okay, so second card in the immediate future is the Nine of Wands. Like I said, this is the Wounded Warrior. This is the second time it's showing up. Because like I said, all of you are going to be at different points. And there are several different storylines going throughout this reading. All right. So with the Nine of Wands, like I said, it can talk about you learning from past failures. It can also talk about you trying to heal this situation here where it ended. And, you know, and like I said, feeling like you're never going to be able to heal this pain and this wounding. And it could be that both of you in this situation, the both of you have been through that same type of thing where you've been wounded really badly in the past in relationships, and you're trying to heal it. Okay, because I saw the Eight of Pentacles where someone's trying to work on themselves. All right, so with this card, like I said, you might be feeling like you're never going to get out of this pain, like it's going to be never ending. But Spirit is telling you, persevere. You keep going. You keep fighting, because this is a battle to get out of this pain. This is a battle to not be bitter. It's a battle to not let what someone did to you destroy your world and have you where you don't want to ever have a relationship with anyone else again. Okay, so Spirit is telling you you can get out of this, but you have to keep fighting. Like I said, you gotta persevere. You're gonna get that 10th wand, and then it's gonna be completion. Like I said, but for some of you, it's just you learning from your past failures. All right, we've got the Devil to clarify. This is the Capricorn energy. And it's talking about a third-party situation that is a thing. Okay, we already had one where it's a person. Spirit is telling me this right here is a thing. So codependency, bottling up your feelings is a devil. Being a workaholic, because some of you may be trying to use work in order to get this out of your head, to concentrate on something else so that you don't have to think about the pain and the things that you went through. Okay, it can talk about, and like I said, there's nothing, you know, I understand that, you know, because that's something that you know, I would do. So I've been there. You know, you want anything to not have to think about what happened to you over and over and over again all day long. So it can also talk about alcoholism, drug addiction, obsession. Let's see what else. Anything pretty much, like I said, that takes you and has the ability to trickle over into other areas of your life. Anything that takes up a lot of your time. Like I said, it has the ability to trickle over into other areas of your life and possibly destroy those areas. And it can possibly destroy a relationship as well, because it's as if there was a third person in the situation. Okay, so with the Devil, if this is your Devil, Scorpio, and if it is, you know what it is. You have to address it. You must address it, because it's showing up in the future. Okay, meaning that you may have gotten a hold of it and addressed it in the past and in the current energy, but it's like it's coming out again. But it could be just for some of the people that have gone through this breakup. You know, it just might be that for right now, this is how they're dealing with their situation. Okay, but you can't let this get out of control. Okay, Scorpios, you cannot, because it's just going to be like it's adding another problem onto your plate when you've already got these problems. All right. So please make sure you address this and take care of it. All right. We're going to move forward. Clarify the last card, which is the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. We've got two clarification cards. We have the Four of Pentacles and we have the Eight of Wands. Okay. So, like I said, I'm seeing two different situations here with this Ten of Swords. Number one, like I said, Ten of Swords is talking about an ending, feeling blindsided, you know, backstabbed, so on and so forth. It can talk about, like I said, an ending, like something coming to an end. So for some of you, this situation is coming to an end. You don't want to have anything else to do with the person. You're done. All right. For others of you, okay, this card can talk about you putting an end to some things in this situation. So for instance, first clarification card is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. The Four of Pentacles can talk about two different things. Number one, you holding yourself back. Emotionally in the situation. So it's talking about you putting it into that. And then the other meaning for this card can talk about you clinging to something in an unhealthy manner out of a, you know, because it gives you a sense of security. It can talk about you putting it into that as well. Okay. Second clarification card is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is talking about, it can talk about travel. It can talk about, you know, these can be Cupid's arrows coming towards you. It can talk about manifestation. All right. So it can just talk about you manifesting an end to the things that are blocking you to come back together with this person. So it's going to be different for everyone. For some of you, you're ready for this situation to end. You're done. You've had enough. For others of you, it's talking about you putting an end to whatever it is that's blocking you. This could be the other person. All right. Because if the other person, Scorpio, is the one not telling you how they feel, it's saying that that's going to end. That holding themselves back is going to end in the immediate future. And they're going to come forward. Be truthful, because we had the King of Swords here. Be truthful, tell you how they feel. All right. Okay. So whatever you want to happen, I wish you the best, Scorpios. Whoever is going through this, where they've been cheated on and they're having to pick up the pieces and heal themselves. My heart goes out to you. I send you love, because I'm a Scorpio too. And I know that when we get hurt, it's bad. It's bad because we're very sensitive, even though we don't like people to know that. Okay. All right. So before you go, like I said, I wish you all the best of luck. Before you go, I'm going to pull a couple of romance oracle cards. And I wanted to say, oh, if this is your story, I am now offering extendeds. Okay. So if this is your story and you want to continue on, I'm going to pull a card for you. I'm going to pull a card for your person. We're going to look at the current situation. We're going to look at the issues that are arising, the heart of the reading, the heart of the matter, what really needs to be resolved. And then I'm going to pull another card for short-term future, long-term future. We're going to clarify all of those. So if you want to go forward and continue on with the story and do the extended, all of the information is going to be in the description box on how to get that. Okay. All right. So like I said, before I go, I'm going to pull a couple of romance oracle cards to see what else Spirit has to tell you. All right. For Scorpio Spirit, anything else? Anything else? Okay, first card is express your love. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is for those of you who are trying to reunite. You want to get back with this person. You realize this is an epic relationship and you want to move ahead. It's just telling you, be honest about your feelings. Tell the truth about how you feel. It goes back to the Emperor card and also to the Queen of Cups. Okay, be honest and express how you feel. And then also the Empress was saying the same thing. Next card, give your relationship a chance. It says work on your partnership. This is also for the people who are wanting to stay in this situation. All right. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And also, if you want the extended, that information is in the description box as well. Okay, don't forget to hit the like button to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Have a good day, night, or evening, and thank you for letting me read for you, and we out.